Have you ever looked down at your feet in the middle of a perfectly planned outfit and felt the whole thing fall apart? Not because of your clothes, not because of your hair, but because of your shoes? Welcome back to the Elegant Closet, the place where we believe that style has no expiration date, and looking polished, confident, and beautiful is something every woman deserves at every single stage of her life. If this is your first time here, I am so glad you found us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a thing. Now, here is something I want you to really think about. Your shoes are not just an accessory. They are the foundation of your entire look. The wrong pair can quietly add years to your appearance without you even realizing it. But the right pair? It can completely transform how you carry yourself, how others perceive you, and how you feel the moment you step out the door. I spent serious time researching footwear with top stylists, and what I discovered genuinely surprised me. Today, I am walking you through 8 specific shoe styles that instantly make you look younger, leaner, and more polished. No painful heels required. And I have saved the most exciting one for last, because number 8 is the shoe that is taking American style by storm in 2026, and most women have no idea it even exists yet. So stay with me all the way through. You do not want to miss it. Let us start with the very first shoe that every stylish woman over 55 needs right now, and that is the pointed toe loafer. Here is the mistake so many women make. They grab a loafer with a thick sole and a wide rounded toe because it looks comfortable. And while comfort matters, that chunky shape is quietly working against you. A blunt round toe makes your foot look heavy, drags the eye downward, and makes your entire leg appear shorter. The result is an outfit that feels dated, no matter how beautiful the rest of it is. The right loafer does the opposite. A pointed toe with a gentle taper visually extends your leg by 1 to 2 inches without any heel at all. And here is a detail most women never consider: the vamp. The vamp is the part of the shoe covering the top of your foot. A lower-cut vamp exposes just a little more of your foot and creates a longer, leaner line that is quietly and powerfully flattering. In 2026, look for loafers with a subtle 1-inch platform. That slight lift redistributes your weight evenly and reduces fatigue without any visual bulk. Choose soft buttery leather in rich caramel, deep burgundy, or soft navy rather than plain black. Keep hardware minimal. One small gold detail or a simple leather tassel is all you need. This shoe says you have a full and meaningful life, and you still take pride in every detail of how you show up. Moving to our second style, and this one genuinely surprises women when they first try it. The slingback kitten heel is one of the most underestimated shoes a woman can own. So many of us reach a point where we decide heels are simply not worth the pain anymore. We switch to closed shoes entirely, and the result is an outfit that feels heavy and somehow older than we actually are. The slingback solves this beautifully. That single delicate strap across the back of the heel exposes just a tiny sliver of skin, and that small flash completely changes the visual weight of your entire look. It introduces an airiness and femininity that closed shoes simply cannot replicate. A kitten heel between 1.5 and 2 inches is the sweet spot, low enough to place virtually no strain on your knees or ankles, but just enough elevation to gently shift your posture as you walk. And that shift is where the real magic happens. You move with more intention, you carry yourself differently, and that quiet confidence is something other people can genuinely see and feel. Choose suede or soft leather in nude, black, or the softest blush. Keep the backstrap thin and the buckle small. When you wear a slingback, you are telling the world that you dress beautifully for yourself, because you truly love it. Now our third style has completely changed how elegant women dress for everyday life, and that is the minimalist white leather sneaker. A clean white leather sneaker is the little black dress of footwear. It works with almost everything you already own. But there is a critical difference between a sleek white leather sneaker and a chunky athletic shoe loaded with neon colors and oversized logos. The chunky shoe signals that comfort has completely replaced intention. The clean leather sneaker does exactly the opposite. Its smooth surface reflects light and brightens your entire outfit from the ground up. The most effective way to wear it is through tonal dressing. Pair a cream knit sweater with ivory wide-leg trousers and white sneakers, and that single color flow reads as deeply sophisticated. In spring, linen separates in sage green or warm beige with white sneakers is one of the most beloved combinations among stylish American women right now. Because the upper is smooth leather, 2 minutes with a damp cloth after each wear keeps them looking pristine. A scuffed sneaker breaks the entire illusion. A clean one tells the world you are active, modern, and completely at ease with who you are. We are moving into the colder months now, and this is where so many women completely lose their style footing. So let us talk about shoe number 4, the almond toe ankle boot. Here is the mistake that happens over and over again. Women reach for ankle boots with a wide, rounded toe because they seem practical, but a blunt, round toe cuts the line of your leg off right at the ankle, making your feet look wide and your legs noticeably shorter. It is one of those small details that quietly ages an entire outfit without anyone being able to pinpoint exactly why. The almond toe solves this beautifully. It is softer than a sharp point, which means it flatters every foot shape and feels comfortable across a long day. But it still creates a gentle taper that visually extends your leg in a way the rounded toe simply cannot. And here is the stylist's secret that makes this shoe truly transformative. Match the color of your boot as closely as possible to your trousers or tights. Dark boot with dark pants, lighter boot with lighter tones. When those colors flow together without interruption, your eye travels in one unbroken line from your hip all the way to your toe, and that single trick makes you look taller and leaner than almost anything else in your wardrobe. It costs nothing to apply, and the difference is remarkable. For material, choose rich suede in deep chocolate or warm cognac. Suede absorbs winter light in a way synthetic materials simply cannot match. A sturdy block heel or low Cuban heel gives you full stability on city sidewalks without sacrificing elegance. Keep the outside of the boot completely clean. No large buckles, no chunky hardware, no decorative zippers. A sleek boot with a hidden inner zipper looks far more refined and expensive than anything covered in decorative details. Now let us talk about shoe number 5, the one that every stylist agrees is a total game changer. The Nude block heel. Here is something that surprises most women the first time they hear it. Nude is not a single color. It is an entire spectrum. Fair skin calls for pale cream or soft ivory. Warm medium skin looks best in warm caramel or honey. Deep rich skin deserves a deep espresso or warm mahogany tone. This distinction is everything. A nude shoe that does not actually match your skin tone loses all of its magic. But when you find the right shade, there is no visual break between your leg and your shoe. Your eye reads one long, uninterrupted line from your hip all the way to the floor, and that optical illusion is the single most powerful leg lengthening trick in all of footwear. Demand for skin tone matched nude shoes grew by 15% in 2025. And once you experience this effect yourself, you will completely understand why. The block heel makes this practical for real life. A thick, stable heel lets you walk with total confidence across grass, uneven pavement, or through a full evening event without once thinking about your feet. And when you walk with confidence, you look younger. It really is that simple. Always choose matte suede or soft matte leather over patent. Patent nude can look plastic in a way that immediately undermines the elegance you are building. And avoid ankle straps entirely. A strap draws a horizontal line across your leg and cuts that beautiful continuous line you just created. This shoe works with everything from a structured blazer to a floral summer dress. It is the most versatile shoe on this entire list. We are now at shoe number 6, and this one is a classic that almost every woman owns in the wrong version. The ballet flat has been a wardrobe staple for decades. But there is a version of this shoe that is silently working against you, and a version that is quietly one of the most elegant shoes you can wear at any age. Here is the problem. A thin, unstructured ballet flat, with no real sole and no defined shape, does something to your walk that most women do not even notice until someone points it out. It causes you to shuffle. When there is no proper support under your foot and no structure holding the shape of the shoe, your stride shortens, your posture softens downward, and you begin to move in a way that visually communicates fatigue rather than energy. That shuffling walk is one of the fastest visual age accelerators there is, and it has nothing to do with your age itself. It has everything to do with the shoe. A structured ballet flat changes all of that completely. When a flat has a proper solid sole, a firm toe box that holds its shape even when you are not wearing it, and enough arch support to keep you standing tall, everything about the way you carry yourself shifts. Your stride lengthens, your posture lifts. You move with actual purpose, and that reads as vibrant and confident, regardless of the number on your birthday cake. Now here is the detail that separates a beautiful ballet flat from an ordinary one, and it is something most women overlook entirely. It is called toe cleavage. When the cut of the shoe at the front reveals just the very slightest hint of where your toes begin, that tiny exposure creates a visual lengthening of your foot that is subtle, deeply elegant, and genuinely flattering. It is one of those details that you cannot always name when you see it, but you absolutely feel the difference in how refined the shoe looks. For the most timeless and quietly luxurious choice, consider the two-tone flat with a soft beige body and a contrasting black toe cap. This design has represented effortless sophistication in American fashion for over 50 years, and it looks just as current and polished today as it ever has. It is the definition of quiet luxury, and it pairs beautifully with slim cropped trousers, a classic trench coat, or a simple cashmere sweater. What you want to avoid is anything with heavy rhinestone embellishment, stiff oversized bows, or a scrunched elastic back. That elastic at the heel digs into your foot and looks immediately cheap and unrefined. Choose smooth, clean leather and let the construction do all the talking. Now we are approaching the end of our list, and shoe number 7 is the one that commands a room the moment you walk into it. This is the classic leather riding boot, and it is the undisputed pinnacle of refined winter style. Many women retreat completely during the coldest months. They disappear under heavy coats and clunky snow boots, and somewhere in that process, their personal style gets buried under layers of pure practicality. The riding boot cuts through all of that. It gives your cold weather wardrobe a sharp, commanding presence that immediately communicates that you are a woman who does not compromise her standards, not even in January. There is a fascinating psychological dimension to this shoe that goes beyond how it looks. The riding boot carries a long and deeply rooted cultural association with equestrian sport, open countryside, and a certain kind of established, graceful American lifestyle. When you put on a beautifully crafted riding boot, those associations transfer to you automatically. You do not have to say a word. The shoe says it for you. Now here is something critically important that most style guides never mention, and it is especially relevant for American women over 55. As our bodies change naturally over the years, our calves often become fuller, and a standard boot shaft simply will not fit properly. If the top of the boot gaps away from your leg, or pulls uncomfortably across the widest point of your calf, the entire elegant illusion collapses immediately. The solution is to look specifically for wide calf options when you shop. A boot shaft that gently hugs the contour of your leg, without cutting off circulation, and without gaping at the knee, looks almost custom-made for your body. And that fit is what creates the truly wealthy, polished appearance you are going for. For material, choose thick, sturdy leather that holds its shape upright without sagging. Flimsy synthetic leather that crumples down your leg into a puddle of wrinkles destroys the look entirely. Rich cognac brown, deep oxblood, and polished black are your strongest color choices, and they all look extraordinarily beautiful against the heavy fabrics of the season. Think dark denim, chunky wool knits, and structured blazers. Keep all hardware minimal. One elegant buckle near the ankle or at the top of the shaft is more than enough. Avoid boots covered in decorative zippers, loud metal studs, or heavy external straps. The beauty of this boot is its stark, purposeful simplicity. The combination that American stylists are reaching for most this winter is a cognac riding boot paired with dark wash jeans and a chunky knit sweater. It is relaxed and polished all at once. And if you want to take things to a more elevated level, try a flowing midi skirt with your riding boot. That equestrian chic combination is the most beautifully sophisticated winter look of the season, and it is one that simply never goes out of style. And now we have arrived at number 8. the shoe I promised you at the very beginning of this video. This is the Mule loafer, also known as the backless loafer, and it is the single most talked about shoe in American fashion right now. Here is what makes it so special. The Mule loafer gives you everything you love about a classic loafer. The structure, the polish, the quiet authority. But the back is completely open. No strap, no buckle, nothing to fasten. You simply slide your foot in and walk out the door looking completely pulled together. Leading American-style publications confirmed the backless loafer as the #1 shoe trend of spring 2026. And for women over 55 in particular, this shoe is a genuine revelation. There are mornings when bending down to buckle a strap is simply one more task you do not need. This shoe removes that entirely without sacrificing a single ounce of your elegance. Choose a gently pointed or softly tapered toe to keep that leg lengthening line working beautifully. Neutral tan and warm chocolate brown are leading the trend right now. Pebbled black leather or rich suede in minimal logo-free designs are your best choices. Pair with wide-leg trousers, a flowing midi skirt, or ankle-length pants. This is the shoe of a woman who has arrived at complete confidence. She does not need to announce herself. Her presence does that naturally. So let us bring everything together. These 8 shoes are not passing trends, they are lasting investments. The pointed toe loafer that extends your leg line. The slingback kitten heel that restores your femininity and transforms your posture. The white leather sneaker that bridges comfort and modern elegance. The almond toe ankle boot that flatters every body type through the colder months. The nude block heel that creates the most powerful leg lengthening illusion in footwear. The structured ballet flat that lifts your posture and represents quiet luxury in its purest form. The leather riding boot that commands respect through the heart of winter. And the Mule loafer, the shoe of 2026, that delivers polish and ease in one beautifully simple package. Your shoes are the foundation of your entire wardrobe. Swap the wrong pair for the right one, and you do not just change your outfit, you change the energy you bring into every room. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 8 styles are you most excited to try? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to The Elegant Closet for more style inspiration designed for women like us, women who dress with intention, confidence, and timeless grace. Remember this, your age does not define your style, the right shoes will.